Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of WhimsyCraft. I'm here standing on top of my big hobbit thing. Am I even a hobbit anymore? I don't know because this is almost like city stuff. But I suppose we are going in the direction of Hobbit HQ over there. We're like industrial hobbits now. And there's there's an egg here, but I don't think I'm supposed to really talk about that until, well, what day is it today? Today's the 13th. So tomorrow the 14th, because there's there's a thing in the middle of the lake over there. Yeah, we'll talk about that more tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow for me, at least. And I haven't been recording the past few days. I've been putting it off because I have to wake up tomorrow night at 2 a.m. I'm going on a trip with some friends. We are going to Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands in 4 days. 3 countries, 4 days. It's gonna be fun. And I didn't want to record before then because I thought, well, what's the point? But I'm literally so bored. I have nothing else to do because I wanted to wait till I'm on camera to do certain things. You might notice, well, I'm the only one online apart from 2 of my alt accounts. It's like a little army we have going here. Well, I opened the mud shop in the last episode and I have my little mud farm down here and it just looks so goofy. 2 minions manning my mud farm, and I was offline. I was just doing some other stuff for a while earlier, and I came back and this had all completely filled up. I don't know, tons of it must have despawned in the time I was gone, but it was just completely filled up. There was mud strewn everywhere, just floating here, and a ton of it must have despawned probably. I don't know, but they must have been there a while just doing this over and over. And every few minutes I have to, oh, it's completely out of dirt. I have to keep this stocked of dirt and wheat. I don't really need the wheat. I'm just doing that with the auto crafting down here and turning it into packed mud. I mostly just need the dirt because that's getting all this done. But now I have an even worse problem. I've completely stocked the mud shop, at least this kind of mud, like completely. And I have pretty much nowhere to put it now because it was literally overflowing that I had so much. So I have to get all this, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these by shulkers as well. So you can buy them in 1x1 stacks, you know, inside the shop. But then you can also get bulk deals with the shulkers, which means I have to build like an extra little part off to the side of the shop for that. Let's harvest all this while we're here and throw it into the machine. I've also realized I got this done. I've added a new room corridor here for this giant composter machine because I'm just suffering from success so much lately. This, for the past few months, has been pretty much completely full, and you can see it's gotten a bit more. I've just emptied it a few minutes ago, and you can see it's got a bit more sugarcane in it just now. I keep having to empty that because, like, I don't want to waste the sugarcane that it's farming. So I'm just constantly putting it into this and getting a ton of bone meal. Now, this has been here maybe about an hour. I've got that. I also figured out you can bone meal these, which I didn't know. You can compost them, which I didn't know you could. So that's really helping contribute. So once again, as well as extending the mud shop that we built in the last episode, it's become that time again to build another shop. This is getting ridiculous. We're almost doing a new shop every episode. In fact, I think technically we're doing 2 this episode. Does that count like an extension to the mud shop? But yeah, I want to build a bone meal shop. Alice has recently built a bone block shop. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that yet, as I haven't seen her video come out about it yet. But I think it's safe to say that my video is going to be out well after hers, given that if it was before hers, I have 2 days, less than 2 days to record it before I leave for my trip. And oh no, I do not have the ability to speed run making a video that fast. I just died. Thankfully, because of my new extension up there, I have new little areas, little like tunnels to bring me almost all over the server to my base. And oh my gosh, is it long? And that's not even the end down there. You see that wall? It's not a wall. It's stairs that goes up and continues to tunnel. It just keeps going, and I just have to walk it every time like something happens, like I die like this. And it just leads me to this big hobbit hole extension, which again, I think we need like a judge or something to rule if can even be considered a hobbit hole. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? Is it all gone through into the nether? Ah, yes, here it all is. Oh, goodness. I'm missing boots. Oh, you're right there. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about before I died. Oh, yes. The bone meal shop and Alice's bone block shop. Shopping district looks just so cool from afar, and then you get closer and you realize, well, it's just cut in half buildings and giant toes. Bone block shop, rest in pieces. It's actually pretty cool. Now, I don't know how much I'll be buying from this, but it is handy. To be honest, it is handy to have a bone block shop because, you know, it's not exactly the easiest block to get. You can craft it. Me especially, because I have so much bone meal and they're crafted out of bone meal and not bones for some reason. Doesn't make much sense to me. I could craft them, but like, why would I want to when I need to sell my bone meal? I need to find a place to sell this bone meal. We're really running out of space. I'm thinking I could do it here. I could. You'd have nice little pathways. I'm not sure about having it here. I could do it like directly above the bone block shop. That would be pretty fitting. Oh, I didn't even notice you down there. Look at you. Do need to scout a location. Why am I not sleeping? Not sure about building it in here. This ravine isn't exactly the best looking thing. Apart from that beauty of a shop. I wonder who built that. I could build it here. I'm not sure. We're really running out of space on this little area for the shopping district, aren't we? I think we need to expand. Yeah, it is a tough choice. And I don't even have a design in mind. So realistically, I shouldn't be choosing an area right now because I need to decide how big it's going to be. But I don't think it's going to be that big. Also, I've had to halt all other extensions on the hobbit hole because I was going to do more, but Ailey's completely run out of spruce and it takes so long to mine spruce. Oh, it just takes so long and I don't have the patience to do it. I have been doing it when I was in a jam. I was in a little pickle trying to build that and I ran out of wood, but it's not enough. Anyway, I think we can actually open this now. We can take down all these signs, the signage, because I have completely stocked like the normal mud, I've completely stocked that. And in addition to that, the packed mud, the only one I've yet to do is the muddy roots. I've got this much, and I stole those roots from Ailey. That's not true. I took them from her house, but I left diamonds in their place in the agreed upon price that we agreed upon. You know what I mean? Dang, I'm just completely full of shulker boxes right now. They've stopped now, and just in time, it seems. This is completely full up now. Why do you have mud? Oh, is that from when it overflowed? Okay, well, we can kill you guys now. Okay, so first things first, I think we're going to build our little extension here. It's going to be like a very small, just like a little shack. Almost like that, but probably smaller, and not even that. Jeez, something just fell behind my desk. And it was the tiniest noise, but it scared me so badly. I don't even know what that was. All right, best I can figure. It was either a piece of cardboard with a coin on it, or my USB hub sort of falling off the side of the desk. But I can't really figure out which. Anyway, I think this will do for size. Where's a crafting table when you need one? Did I not put a single crafting table into this building? You'd think of all things I would. There's one right over there. There's like 3 right over there, but I'm not bothered to go over there. Make a new one. That's my policy. Whenever there's a crafting table out of 10 blocks of distance, I don't even know what I'm crafting. Just make a new one. Need to make a trapdoor. That's what I was trying to make. Wait, I don't understand. I can't put a trapdoor in that gap. Or in this one. What? It's not braining to my brain. Don't entirely understand. Oh wait, can I just... No. Okay, I no longer like trapdoors and slabs. They used to be cool. Now they're just mean. It looks so bad. Boop, boop, boop. I don't like this at all. Maybe I don't like working on smaller scales. Okay, that works slightly better. Slightly. We need some sort of roof. I have an idea. It's gonna be slightly bigger than I anticipated. Where have I put my bed? Okay, it's bigger than I anticipated. It's so bulbous. It takes away from the entire view. Oh gosh. Yeah, that roof is way too big. We're changing that. This roof is actually terrifyingly big. I don't know how I let it get this big. Okay. It now looks like a hairstyle from the 80s. Don't like it any more than I did. Okay, I might actually just move it completely. What if I just put it like literally as an extension to here? That sounds interesting. Okay, I think this is looking super cool now. We've got our llama cashier guy. We got drop payment here. And I have my little collection system down there. for diamonds. And we got boop, bulk deals. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like this, and I'll put this through here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's supposed to be gray. And we use the anvil back here to name it, so they can buy, whoever's buying can buy that entire shulker box for 9 diamonds. So that's all the contents plus the box itself. You just take that just put 9 diamonds in the payment. Now I gotta rename so many shulker boxes. That anvil just broke. I need to buy a new one. Also got some stone to sell here as well. It's not related to the shop, but I might as well sell it. I need a new anvil. And the one I broke, that wasn't even mine. I stole that from Ailey's house. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Boop. Okay, and now we've just got stone for 5 diamonds per shulker. And I probably have a few more stuff to sell there at some point. But that's all I'm going to put for now. Gosh, you need a shirt. Ah, look away. Shirt acquired. Damn, this kind of looks good on me though, actually. Now let's give it to you. Oh, now see, you look amazing now. Lamarific, one might say. I realize now, with these prices, like, I'm selling the mud shulkers for 9 diamonds, so I'm essentially losing, like, what, 18 diamonds if they were to just buy the entire stocks of this? Yeah, 18 diamonds, just checked it. Losing 18 diamonds and a shulker box. But it is incentivizing people to buy. People will buy, and hopefully they'll buy this stone as well, but realistically, who's gonna buy stone? It's literally everywhere. You can see it. You can see it wherever you go. Funny story, I was on yesterday, and I pulled down my microphone because Ray was streaming. I was about to come over to Ray. My microphone was like elevated on the mic arm, didn't need it in my way. So I pulled it back down once I was ready for it. The mic fell off the arm, and it's a heavy mic. Landed on my leg, and my leg is so incredibly bruised. It's so heavy. So once it fell off, the mic arm, because it's spring loaded, shot straight back up into the air. So once I was ready to put the mic back on the arm, I pulled the arm down, started screwing it on. The mic fell off again as I was doing it. That would have been fine, except I had no hand holding the arm down, and the arm flew back up into the air again, whacked me right in the face, and now my face is also bruised. I look like I've been punched. I've been in a brutal fight. Oh, it's horrible. Hopefully it will have healed before my trip. It's not an incredible bruise, thankfully. But the one on my leg is, it's huge, and for that reason, I don't think I'll show it.
And see what he has to say for himself. Why is... Alright, well, I just want to see.
Hello?
I want you.
I've had a problem. My microphone has fallen off my mic arm, and it's landed on me, and it's hurt. And I can't get it back on.
I can tell that your mic is a bit off.
Ow! Ow! Sorry,
like a whole, like, army tag?
I'm having to hold it up with my hand now. I tried to hold the mic arm down, and because it's spring-loaded, it came back up, and it's metal, and it hurt. Maybe I should take a picture of what I'm having to do right now. This is such a me situation to get in.
Why did we have to call an emergency meeting for this?
Because I wanted you to laugh at me.
Someone in my chat says bro has a brick for their mic.
I don't even know how heavy it is. It's the Rode Procaster, if anyone wanted to look that up. And it landed on my leg. My leg is in such pain. Picture to the Discord server. General chat. Maybe you can put it up on stream or something. I might have to hold the spring-loaded arm down with my foot and my Minecraft socks.
Okay, we're changing it. That's what's currently happening. It's on my stream right now. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Now it is. That is the situation that Yimga's currently in.
I've sent another one. Me holding down the mic arm with my foot. With my Minecraft socks. This is such a situation. How do I put it back on? I don't even know how it's managed to fall off.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, there's 2 different ones. This is his new situation. His foot is just there.
Oh, it's just getting worse by the second now.
Raccoon loves the creeper socks.
But we've done this now. We've done this, and I can relax for about 5 seconds before I build my bone meal shop now. But before we build the bone meal shop, there is something else that I want to build, and it is over. Oh, wow. I just fell right down there, didn't I? I didn't even know there was water here. I was sort of just risking that. There's something else I want to build. If I come over here to my town area, which is still unnamed, leave in the comments below any name suggestions that you have for this place. I've built this big building, and so far, it is the only building with anything that resembles an interior, and there's people in here already. Oh, illegal tenants. Let's leave them to their own devices, huh? Yeah, there's not really anything of an interior, just sort of a box. But I'm very happy with this one, which I did build it off camera. It's like really run down looking. That's the point of it. And of course it will be for sale. We are going to get a lot of bids on a rundown building like that. But the reason I'm over here now is because I want to build another building. I've literally just finished this one about 5 minutes ago. And I want to build another one. And I want to actually show you guys the process of me building it rather than just doing it off camera, because I'm a nice guy like that, you know. I'm thinking it's going to go about here on this little pavement. It's going to be rather similar to this, but sort of in this general color scheme. I hope you guys like it. Let's jump into a time lapse and let's go. We're done. We finished it. I'm so happy with how this looks. It's so tall. We had a bit of an explosion while I was recording that, and I'm not bothered to fix it right now. Well, maybe I am. We just placed you there and you there. And that should just about do it. We'll ignore these 2 blocks, because they don't matter. I've asked Alice not to sleep right now, so I can get a good shot of this. No sleepies, pleasies. Because I think it looks very cool at the night, especially with the light up at the top and darkness down at the bottom, which may change. It very well will probably change because we don't want any more mob spawn down there. We're getting enough of them over here already. And obviously, there is absolutely no back to the build, because why would there be? Why would there be? I am so very happy with this. This is based off a building that I saw while I was on my trip. It was in Germany. It's obviously very different, but it's essentially just based off the building. There's even a version of the picture where I circled the things that I wanted to specifically build. I have a lot of those pictures. I took a lot of pictures of buildings that I can build in Minecraft. There's also a lot of other pictures that are not just buildings that you can see over on my Instagram, my new one, because my old one is not being used anymore. You can find it on screen, and you can also find it via the first link in the description below if you wanted to check out all my pictures and videos and such from my trip with my friends. Also, you can join my Discord with that link. Please do, because I love talking to you guys and I'm very active there, and so is everyone else. It's a great place to be. Now, I'm debating on putting glass here, because as you can see up there, I've done like a sort of stripe thing. I love this design on Windows. I think I also did it on some build over there. I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe I didn't, but I've experimented with it before and I very much like it. But I'm not sure if it would look good at all here. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. We could change the size of the pattern and maybe, just maybe, use glass panes instead. Methinks they would work very much better. Too much stuff's in my inventory, which I don't need it. Now let's try. Make our little pattern here. And boop, 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 boop. I like it. I think that looks very cool. What I'm not very happy with is the little bits at the back that sort of stick out connected to the blocks. I wish there was a way to get rid of that. I have some resource pack, but I see it's already on It's got nothing to do with that then. Well, then that's just unfortunate. I guess we'll just have to put up with it, but I like it. Now, we do have something to do again. We are going to finally now do the bone meal shop. I have an area to put it over here. As you can see, there's a big crane that's taking up that big B. This was me, and I asked Gil before doing it if I could do it, and he said yes. Skeleton horses. So I've moved this B out of the way, and it's gonna stay there permanently. It's not like the crane is taking it. What the? You guys heard that too, right? Wait. Is there a message after it? That was the notification for like my old mayoral message, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to go back in editing and see if that actually happened. Okay, so that was actually there. So I'm not going crazy because the video picked that up as well, and it was just very loud. I don't see anywhere where it could be in free cam. Boy, I do forget how much is actually under the shopping district. That was weird. Let's move on. So this was about here, roughly where the sign is. It is sitting right here, pretty much, before I moved it. And it's going to be where I'm putting my bone meal shop. But that means I'm probably going to need to extend this path out here once I'm done building it. And I have a design for the bone meal shop. It's rather simple. It's literally just a pixel art of the bone meal item. So I'm going to build it here. I do have it in a creative world. I basically just need to replicate it now. Then I'll just put some chests or barrels in front of it with some signs. And that's essentially all I need to do. Well, there we go. It didn't take that long at all. Quite a nice build if I do say so myself. Is anybody else noting a huge FPS loss around this area? It just happens every few seconds. I'll just be here, FPS is super smooth, and all of a sudden it just disappears. I don't know what it is. Okay, well there's our prices. 1 diamond for 3 stacks. I think that's pretty justified. It's quite a nice price. Now we just need to stock it, which shouldn't be much of an issue at all. Getting some extra stock for the shop. This thing is filling up so incredibly fast. It's actually awesome. Look, he's going, and you get another stack. There we go. Oh, wow. And the noise is, well, very noisy to say the least. And with that, I have stocked as much of the bone meal as I possibly can. I am working on getting more. And I've also extended this little path to come out here. And now with the bee gone, we do have a nice bit of space to work with. This could be flattened out or whatever you want to do with it. Maybe by me, maybe by other whimsies. Anyway, it could be cool to see like a whole row or street of shops here. If I was to do it by myself, I'm sure within 3 or 4 episodes time, we'd have an entire road filled up with shops. I'm just making so much at this point. But with that, I think it's time we end the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you wanted to see pictures of videos from my trip, you can go onto my Instagram, which you can find in the first link in the description. And you can also join my Discord there and all my other socials, really. Please do consider joining the Discord. I love talking to you guys. We can meet, we can even play games. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all to death, and I will see you in the next video. Good